Hello, everybody. Welcome to another live stream here on my channel. So today, normally I don't stream on Sundays. So today is kind of like a off day that I decided, you know what? I was working on some stuff earlier that inspired me to make a video. I don't know how many people are gonna like this, but because I don't do what people like, I do what I feel like doing. I decided to do this live stream because I kind of want to see how my game library on Stadia compares to about a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. So I don't know how often I'm gonna make this video, if it's every 3 months, 4 months, or a year, but I don't know. I just got curious about it, so hopefully you guys are curious about it too. And yeah, let's get started. So there's a couple things that I want to do on the stream. It's not going to be very long, probably 30 minutes unless I go into a rant. First, I'm going to show you my Stadia library as it shows on my on Stadia. And so that way you see the thumbnails, blah, 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 all the cool stuff. That is the cool stuff, because what I'm going to show you next is probably going to be boring for 99.9% of you. And that's going to be a little Excel sheet that I've been keeping since I started Stadia, since I kind of decided to be a Stadia supporter, that I kind of knew I was going to be spending money on it. And just to make sure I don't get out of control, which I'm not sure right now if it worked, but just so I can kind of track what I'm doing with Stadia, I decided to do an Excel sheet where I have all the games kind of categorized in certain ways. And today I was, because I have 192 games, as you'll see in a second, I kind of wondered how many games I didn't have. And then if you want to check that out, make sure you stay till the end of this stream. Or if you're watching this after I live streamed it, I just go to the end. That's probably where I show it. All right, so we're gonna get started. We're gonna switch over to my Stadia screen, which obviously, as Murphy Law dictates, if it can go wrong, it will. There we go. It didn't show up because it's supposed to be on Stadia Play, and because I'm at the library, it didn't show up. So anyways, so this is my library. I know my face is kind of in the way there, but we're not going to be on the screen for too long. I'm just going to go over the games. As you can see right there at the top, it says 192 games. It doesn't, when you go to the store, it doesn't really show, if you hit all games, it doesn't really show you an actual number, just because there's so many, like, variations of the game, the Ultimate Edition, Gold Edition, Stadia Edition, blah, blah, blah. And so when I made that Google Stadia 101 video, I wasn't 100% sure if it was 290 games. So it kind of annoyed me. I said approximately. In fact, I said a bunch of stuff that I had to cut out of the video because I wasn't super sure. So I put approximately, and then right now I know how many games are on total, or are on Google Stadia. Not variations of the game, but actual games. And so, yeah, stick around for that. So as you can see right here, I was messing around. In case you missed it last Friday, I was doing the news show, and we all find out in real time that Ghost Recon Breakpoint was having some kind of an issue with saved games. So a lot of people were missing. They were actually, you know what? I wonder if I can change. Well, it's okay. A lot of people were missing their data. I jumped in and yep, it's missing, and I just checked 5 minutes before I started. It's still missing, so hopefully they'll fix that. They haven't really figured out or said if it's a Stadia issue or if it's a Ubisoft issue, but something's going on. And you know what's? Oh, yeah, I know why. So I was actually showing one of my friends how Stadia works, and he's a soccer guy. So I was showing him FIFA 21 on my phone at the beach, just while we were waiting we were working, and I was just showing them. Okay, so Spiritfarer is one of the games that I kind of been playing a lot because it reminds me of Animal Crossing. I had to give Animal Crossing a little break because I had like over 15, probably close to 2,000 hours in that game. I'm itching to go back, but for now, that Spiritfarer is working out pretty good. I used to be a big creator supporter. I have a game in there that I finished, and it's not super popular, but yeah, it was a nice little experience. Dead by Daylight, I think I redeemed the code. That's why it's to the top. I'm gonna show you on this little screen all the games that I haven't played. They normally, if you filter it by recently played, all the games you haven't touched all the way to the bottom. And I just played this on Saturday, and I was thinking, oh my God, was it Saturday? I forget when it was, but I started playing this, and it was super funny. And so I thought, okay, let me start playing it. And so I started streaming it on my Spanish channel because it's rated M. So I'm gonna try hard to keep the rated M videos out of this channel. Just I don't know, for no good reason. PUBG is my go-to. We're gonna be playing PUBG tomorrow in Ray's channel tomorrow Monday. Outriders, I tried it. It's super hard. Every time I go in there, I die immediately. So I just kind of go in there 5 minutes, get killed, and get frustrated and leave. Rage quit, pretty much. Wreckfest, I was playing with the Stadia community. Also, Human Fall Flat. This is super funny. This is probably a really good game to play with just friends to laugh for a little bit, 5-10 minutes. It's really funny. Rainbow Siege is really hard for me, but I kind of like jumping in there to mess with it. City Skylines just came out, and wow, it's a fun game, man. I got sucked in quick, and so yeah, I mean, like all these games right here are super good. So it kind of doesn't bother me, but I don't really understand how people keep saying and there's not enough games on Stadia, but I guess to each their own. But City Skylines is it's a really good game that you can get sucked into. I love racing games, so I've been playing these whenever I'm in the car for like 5-10 minutes. I jump on that. Darksiders Genesis is the graphics are really nice, the mechanics are really nice, so I like playing that. 925 needs some work. I think I played it once since it released on. It came out of beta, early access. It came out of early access, and so I played. Maybe can you turn it down? I played it, and it still needs some work. It's laggy. So, anyways, I'm not gonna go through every single game, but as you can see, I got so many games. I got this one for free from the Cowboys tournament. Match Streets. It's a little janky, but it's really fun. Sniper Elite is really fun with friends. All the Far Cry games are just amazing looking. They're just pretty impressive. They're very similar. I can understand the criticism of those games, but it's very beautiful game. Lumo is frustratingly hard. Tohu was driving me crazy. I started playing, so what I did is I played some of the missions on this game on the can you guys see that? Yeah, on the Paw Patrol ones, and I recorded them, and I plan to release them as uploads just for the kiddos, I guess, so they can see. I don't talk on them or anything. It's just the actual gameplay, no commentary. Red Dead. I want to get into this game. I was waiting and waiting and waiting for the game to go on sale. It finally went on sale. I bought it, and I got it for a pretty good price, and then I got into it, and it's the same thing that happens with GTA or the same makers. Is that you just go in there and just run around and just start randomly like shooting people, breaking stuff, and so I never get to the missions. So I got to figure out the best strategy to play this game because it's hard for me to stick to missions because the world is so huge and there's so many little details and stuff you can do. So Assassin's Creed 3. I got stuck on. I got stuck in a battle and I haven't gone back to it. The Gungeon is really fun. PacMan is really good. Oh man, there's just Marvel's Adventure. I still haven't finished that first card, but I plan to go back to that and try to finish it. Oh my God, just looking at all these games. Rage 2 is insane. I kind of went halfway. I'm halfway done with Far Cry New Dawn, but then I realized that this is the sequel to Far Cry 5, so then I stopped playing it and I went to Far Cry 5 so I can finish that one first. So I haven't gone back to this one in a little while. This game is annoying. The camera angle on this one is it's hard to play. Can you guys even see that? Oh, okay, never mind. You guys can't really see the pointer. And so yeah, as the farther we go down, the less I really have to say about these games. Normally I play them for a little bit. I don't know why Doom Eternal's all the way down here since it's such a good game. Borderlands 3 is really a really good game. There's just so many. I wish I can play Outcasters more often, but just the community is too small for this one. So it's kind of takes a long time to play it unless it's just some practice mode. Mafia, I literally just played it for like the 5 minutes or the 10 minutes that I play it for my pro games. Control, I opened it and I played like 5 minutes, and I know it's a really, really good game. Uh, Look at just so many games. It's crazy. Mortal Kombat should be at the top of the list. I don't know why it's not. Chronos, I kept dying, so I think I'm gonna reset that game and start over. I need to like focus and actually try to not die. Because every time, in case you don't know, anytime you die on Chronos, it makes you older. And so the older you get, it changes the mechanics of your character. And yeah, so it slows you down. Submerge is one of the few games that I finished. So I finished Submerged, and I finished Immortal Phoenix Rising, and I finished Wave Tail. So three games uh, that are complete. A lot of the Lara Croft games are started, and I just didn't get into them. I'm not a sports guy, but I bought 2K20 NBA 2K20 because I wanted to play multiplayer when I first started playing on Stadia. So I bought it so I could play with my kids, but then I immediately realized that I have zero interest in basketball. So it literally just sit there, and I played it like once or twice. So I'm gonna show you all these games. As you can see, we're at the bottom, and so these are the games that I've bought and haven't even touched. Wife's Chicken Police was a pro game. Life is Strange is a pro game. Assassin's Creed 3 Liberations came when I bought the other Assassin's Creed that I talked about, the remastered. Valhalla I bought when it was $15.99. I haven't even touched. And Rogue Black Flag, same thing. I kind of want to finish 3 so I can kind of move up, but it's so hard. It's so hard to get to it. So these are the games in my library right now. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 across and a bunch down. So 192 games. And then real quick before we go to the very exciting spreadsheet, let me show you. I can't even say that with a straight face. Let me show you my profile. So you can see my top played games, right? So these are recent games, but I'm gonna see all. And then I have 3 games finished. 0, no wait, what is that? Hold on, it's loading. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I have 3 games finished, but it says 1. I think there's 1 achievement on Wavetail that I haven't gotten, and there's a bunch on Immortal Phoenix Rising. I had to restart the game to get an achievement, and so there's too many achievements. But main mission wise, I finished 3 games. I have, as you can see, I'm 40th in the country. Is it in the country? No, I'm 40th in the world for Stadia Hunters, and world rank is 134. Wait, what? How does it work again? I'm pretty up there in the country one. Let me see real quick. Kind of curious now. So level 40, 832 achievements, 197 games played, including the demos. They won't show up, I think. They won't show up, right? Oh, I know, including the free-to-play weekends. And some of I was on Ubisoft Plus for a little bit, so but it includes those. 2 games completed, 134 world rank, 11th country-wise. Okay. So I'm the 11th in the US, and I'm in Hawaii where Stadia is not even supported. So it's hilarious. Hilarious to me. All right, so as you can see, wait, can you arrange them by time played? Show all complete, incomplete. I thought you can filter them by hour. Oh, wait. I'm in the wrong spot. I'm in achievements. I need to go to. Wait, no, that is it. Shows the hours right here. 1,385 hours, 26 minutes total playtime. Do the math. I'm super nerdy with the numbers. So let's really quickly do the math. 1385 divided, that's hours, right? Divided by 24 is 57 days. Almost 2 months straight of playing games. So create 135 hours. That's because I was making the game, so I have a bunch of hours in that. The next one should be PUBG 333. All the other ones, I don't know. I don't really have games that I play for super long besides PUBG. I can't believe I did 11 hours on 9 to 5. Half of that is probably waiting for a game to start. 34 on Destiny 2. Rock just said that he had over 4,000 hours total on Destiny 1 and 2. That's crazy. 32 minutes of match. I haven't played it since I got the game and I joined the tournament. Okay, so Far Cry 5 is probably the next one uh, after Immortal Phoenix Rising. So Far Cry 5, 41 hours. Yeah, you can see the ones that I just kind of touched and didn't go back to. So that's it. That's for the library right there, 192 games. And let me show you really quickly how I did this Excel sheet. Is that going to change? Let me change the screens. Okay, and then, oh, no, hold on. I gotta change. This one. Okay, so let me hide that number. I'll show you in a second. Actually, no, I'll show you. Okay, so um, these are all the games that I have. Really gonna show you the nerd. So I have it in different little sheets. So this YouTube spreadsheet right here at the bottom, see it says YouTube. So these are all the games that I can play on YouTube without worrying about having you know foul language or inappropriate content for younger kids. So anything rated teen and below, I play on YouTube. Now you do have a Twitch channel. I don't stream on there because I didn't realize that you can save your streams. I didn't like that the streams kind of went away after a couple of weeks, so I stopped streaming there. But then now these games I play on my Spanish channel, and so I try to change it to the Spanish dialogue if it has it. If not, then I just play it in English, and then I'll do the commentary in Spanish. And so I have add-ons here. Okay, so some of the add-ons that I bought that I paid for, which I have to add the price for these two. So the price that I'm going to show you guys is probably going to be wrong. These it says no stream, and that's because they have copyrighted music that would get gigged on immediately. So just Ask 2020, Just Shapes and Beats, Avicii and Vector and Floor Kids. I at some point I streamed them and I got hit with copyright. And Just Dance is the only game that I played full. Just Dance 2020. It's the only game that I paid full price for. So it's back in May 1, 2020, when I first discovered Stadia. These are the games that I've completed: Submerged, Immortal Phoenix Rising, the demo, and the actual game from Space multiplayer demo, and then Wavetail. So I don't really count the demos, but I finished those. And then, so if I go back and I show you uh, my YouTube playlist here, okay, a lot of people complain that the games are old, like, oh, Stadia only gets the old games, blah blah blah. I don't know, man. I don't know. The first couple games, 2017, 16, 2019, and it was available in 2019. So it was a brand new game. I got it in 2020 because that's when I discovered it, but it might have been 2020. I don't know, but it's 2019 game. 2017, 2019, 2019, 2020, 19, 16, 15. So I gotta go all the way down to start even getting like, 2013 for SteamWorld Dig, um, 2014 for Lara Croft. So I don't know what people are talking about, but whatever. And then you're wondering about the colors, right? You gotta be wondering about the colors. It's the most exciting part. So the colors mean if it's yellow, it has online multiplayer, right? If it's white, it's just single player. I can only play about one person by myself, right? Single player. If it means I don't add any color. If it has online multiplayer, so I can play with other people, right? Then I make it yellow. So that means it's convenient if I'm by myself and I want to play with somebody else that's online. So I can these are probably stream friendly. Destiny 2, Grid, PUBG, Crata, Orcs Must Die, Lara Croft. I didn't even know there were online players until I started doing the color coding. The Crew 2, Strange Brigade, Rock of Age, Ember, Super Bomberman, Risk of Rain 2, Secret Neighbor, Outcasters, Journey to the Savage Planet, Lara Croft and the Garden of Light, PacMan Megatono, Moto GP20. These are all the rated T and below. So if it's online multiplayer and it's rated M, you're not going to see it right here. I can't say that. So you can see all the yellow ones they have online multiplayer minimum, right? So They're not just single player, but they're also online multiplayer. That's yellow. And obviously, green has local multiplayer. So if I want to play a game with friends or my family, then I look at the green and I'm like, okay, guys, let's you guys want to do a little couch session? Which one do you want to play? And you're talking about Spitlings, Stacks on Stacks, NBA 2K20, Get Packed, Power Rangers, Dragon Ball Xenoverse, Gun Sport, Human Fall Flat, Sundered, blah 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 blah. There's a bunch over here at the bottom. There's a lot of local multiplayer or couch games right here. Look at that. You don't even see any yellow ones. I mean, they do have online multiplayer, but there's just in the beginning you didn't have as many co-ops. Or yeah, you say it. Co-ops is recently, right? So yeah, so that's 124 games. I spent that number right there, right here. But the regular price for all these games is 3,438, and I only paid this much. So I mean, if you look at just the average per game, it's pretty crazy. So that's the YouTube playlist for games. So what I plan to do, and the reason I keep this thing updated is because at some point when I can find a better schedule where more people can join the live streams, I want to start using this sheet to play the online multiplayers with viewers. You know what I mean? Especially, I'm gonna make a separate list for the Stadia, like the crowd play, crowd choice, all those. So I'm gonna make a different list, move those games there, or somehow just link them, so that way I want to have like either a week of streams or a really long stream where we just play those games, either online multiplayer or the Stadia featured games. That makes sense? That makes sense, right? All right, and then for the Twitch playlist, which I should just call this one, I'm going to change this. I'm going to rename that Nube Stadia. That's my Spanish channel. It's featured in this channel, so if you want to check it out, if you speak Spanish, go ahead and check it out. I do the commentary over the games in Spanish. And so these are the games. They're just red, just so that I remember they're M-rated. But yeah, there's still, I still have, I might change the color, keep it red, but have different shades of red for the local multiplayer and the online multiplayer. Because look at how many, the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games are online multiplayers, or they have online multiplayers. Serious Sam the Collection, Zombie Army 4, The Elder Scrolls, Tomb Raider. How do you even play that online? I guess you can bring people in to help you with the missions. The Division 2. It's actually one of the first games that I bought once I was committed on discount. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint, which is the game that we just talked about back in June 2020. I got that one. So yeah, all those games right off the bat are online multiplayers. And as you can see, can you guys see that, or is it too hard to see? I don't think I can make it any bigger. But anyways, so right here on the status, I have either I got it on Pro or I own it. So if I own it, then if I ever decide not to pay for Pro anymore, then only the ones that say own, I'm gonna be able to access. So that's gonna kind of suck, right? If I do that. And then these are how many games it is, 59 games. As you can see, I paid way more for the games here because I went crazy right here. You see, November 2020, they had like that first mega sale. And Odyssey, I bought Odyssey for $31.40 or $29.99, I guess. But I've seen it for way cheaper recently, so lesson learned. But the total price would have been $2,338. So, all right. So I'll show you the totals right here. I'm almost done. How long? 26 minutes. Yeah, I'm almost done. A few minutes more. And so I included when I was paying for Ubisoft Plus, I only did like once or twice. Oh, I guess I never paid. The amount, so this is the monthly what I pay. This February 2021. I got it for free because one of my friends signed up. These are the first 2 months that I got for free. If it wasn't for these 2 free months, I wouldn't have paid for all this. So it's a good tactic. It's definitely a good marketing campaign or whatever they do. So I've been doing it for 25 months, which makes sense because it's April 2020. And then 192 games. This is how much I paid. This number is off because there's a couple of the games that haven't put on here. Oh wait, actually I'm not sure. That should be a little bit more. Oh, you know what? Because I think I paid $10 for a game, but it was free because of the something like that. I forget. So total, if I if I paid regular price for the 192 games, and they weren't available in Pro or whatever, it would have been over $6,000, $6,461. So this is how much I saved right here. That's crazy. It's a little take, give or take $100 because of I know there's something missing here. I'm not sure what it is though. So that's an average of $6.22 per game. Right? So remember this number, $6.22 per game. Remember that number, okay? Let's just make it an even $6 so it's easy to remember. All right. So today I was working on this, and this is where the idea for this video came from. And I was supposed to put music on the video, but I forgot. So it's not as dry. But anyways, I can just keep charging up. So these are the games that that I don't have, that I want, that I want to have. Right? And it's 74 games, and I put them on here by order of the release date to Stadia. So you can see November 19, 2019. Um, these are all the games that were launched with Stadia, and then I haven't bought. So Attack of Titans 2, Farming Simulator 19, Final Fantasy 15, Football Manager, which has been removed and it's no longer available. So I get out of the 74. Technically, I can only buy 73 if I had the money. Metro Exodus and Samurai Showdown. I kind of want to get which one's that? Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. That one looks awesome. Actually, there's a bunch. So next, I'm gonna like rank these in like the order that I want to get them. But realistically, I'm just gonna get them as they go on discount. But yeah, if I want to buy all these, the regular price would be 3,026, right? But I'm gonna take off Football Manager, so 73, right? But if I can get them for the $6, right? Even if I get them as like a dirt cheap for $6, that's still another $438. So YouTube channel is definitely not making that much. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to hope that most of these come to Pro as the months go by. Some some of these games, I don't think they're ever gonna come to Pro. They're just too big, like Final Fantasy. Um, what else? Attack of Titans. I don't know. Some of these are like 80 something dollars. So like, there's one in here that was 89 right here. One Piece World Seeker. It was at $20 like 2 weeks ago, and I decided not to buy it, and I would have saved $70. But I got so many games that I can't justify spending more money when I have all those games that I haven't played. So that's it, guys. That's why I made this video. I wanted to show you guys that even though I have 192 games in my Stadia library, I still have 73 games that I can buy if I wanted to, if I had the money. That is crazy. People keep complaining. I mean, they're always gonna find somebody can say, oh, you know what, they don't have this game and they don't have that game. And then you get those two games and they're just gonna come up with other games that they don't have just to complain. So I do get a little bit tired of the negativity, but at the end of the day, I'm happy with Stadia. I think most of us are happy with Stadia, hardcore fans. And I think that's at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. So hopefully we can just be content with what we have and stop, like me right now. Obviously, yeah, I want all those games, but I'm content with the games that I have now. So if I get these somehow, some way on discount or through Pro, or if developers want to send me some keys so that I can review these games and stream them and promote them for free, that'd be awesome too. If you know somebody that's a developer or a publisher for these games, go ahead and send them the link to this video. Make sure you mark 31 minutes and 30 seconds so they can hear me. Anyways, thanks everybody. That's it. I hope you found this interesting. I don't know. We'll see how many views it gets. That's how we'll find out. And yeah, that's it for today. Hopefully you're having a great Memorial Day weekend. You still have Monday off. I have to go to work, but hey, that's how it is. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.